Alright, what is this? The third game will take place on Sahara. It's kind of an Arabia Night-like map. I'll show it to you guys. Over here on the top left, we have TaToH playing as the Ethiopians. Here it says Aztecs. He's actually playing as the Ethiopians. TaToH. And in the red, we have Melkor playing as the Malians. So, two civs we haven't seen so far in this matchup. They're very, very good Arabia civs, and very good civs in general, I think. And let's first get into the civ matchup before anything else. So I'll start with Melkor here as the Malians, not the Mayans. Malians are an infantry civilization. Their infantry bonus is that barracks units get +1 pierce armor per age. So their men-at-arms will get +1 pierce armor, their long swordsmen and pikemen will get +2 pierce armor, and their champion and halb will get +3 pierce armor, which is really huge. It's pretty much enough to reverse the counter system and say that they're infantry counter archers at this point. They also get two very nice economy bonuses: buildings costing 15% wood, and gold mining upgrades are free. So this is essentially like taking the Celts bonus and combining it with the Turks bonus into one really, really good economy. Their unique unit is the Gabito, which is it's kind of like a throwing axeman, but with more attack and less health. Unique tech, town centers fire arrows, and cavalry have extra attack. This is off balanced a bit since they do not get blast furnace, or bracer for that matter. And university techs research 80% faster for the Malians. Full archer line, except for the bracer. They do get gunpowder, and full infantry line, and they do get bloodlines as well as heavy camel. So pretty broad tech tree, very nice economy bonuses, and very strong infantry. So very, very good civ. And let's look at the Ethiopians, also a very good civ, especially on Arabia type maps, which this is. The Ethiopians are an archer civilization. Their archers fire 15% faster. This really works best when the archers are kind of like stand ground, or if you're an experienced player and you know this bonus, you need to micro your archers such that they fire faster to really make use of that bonus. Their pikemen and halb upgrades are free, so that's really good against the cavalry civilization. So upgrade a pikeman free and upgrade a halb free. And they receive 100 extra gold and 100 extra food when advancing to the next age. So that's a really nice bonus. That's like on par with the Japanese bonus of saving all the extra wood, except they save the extra food and gold. So really big bonus. It makes going into archers really easy, or doing a men-at-arms really easy. The unique unit is the Shotel warrior, which is a fast creating infantry that has high attack and low health. Unique techs, Shotel warriors are created really, really fast. Portion engines, siege weapons, blast radius increase. Probably won't see that since it's very expensive. And towers and outposts +3 line of sight. No bloodlines for their civ, but very good archers and free halb upgrades. They also get heavy camel, but without the bloodlines. So overall, I think I'd give the civ matchup to the Malians, because the Malians have the infantry, which should be able to deal with the Ethiopians' archers, and they probably won't go into cavalry as much, which the Ethiopians are good at countering due to the free halbs. However, the Ethiopians' archers can do a lot of damage, especially to villagers, and archers can do some damage to men-at-arms early game if they're microed correctly. The Ethiopians also have up their sleeve the Shotel warrior, which maybe we'll see later. But we'll see how this match is played. Right now, TaToH going up to Feudal Age on 21 vills, 22 pop. No buildings out yet, so maybe he's thinking about a Scout Rush. It looks like a Scout Rush build. We'll have to see. Maybe we'll see one archer range. And Melkor over here. Yes, ignore the spec dashboard. It's Ethiopians as TaToH and Timotheus as Malians. And it looks like he might be going for a straight fast castle, investing a lot into these walls, has enough food, but still has 2 villagers queued. So it looks like a fast castle from him. What will he be fast castling into? Maybe knights, maybe a boom, maybe maybe standard infantry, we'll see. Taking these deer, these are very nice for him. Let's see if TaToH has scouted this out. Barracks already up. And has not seen the walls so far. What is he doing with the scout? Scout is over here. I'm not sure what he's looking for. Maybe he's expecting a drush to come in and he's scouting for the militia, but clearly one is not coming in. And archer range going up right now. So he's planning on doing some damage with these archers. However, with these walls, I don't expect him to. He'll want to bust through these walls if he wants to do any damage. And a scout fight right here, right now. It looks like TaToH has the advantage, which is very, very fortunate for him, because he does need to scout these walls. Whereas Melkor probably knows what TaToH is doing at this point. In my opinion, what TaToH should be doing right now is investing into farms and trying to go up to the next age himself. So he can see the walls right now. He knows that Melkor just got up, so he should be expecting a fast castle. Look at Melkor's resources. Very, very good. He's already got the 2 buildings, and he should pull off the fast castle no problem. He is going for a market blacksmith, so maybe a boom or maybe a siege workshop. Taking these deer here. So he's safe for now. He's got the emergency tower if he ever needs it. TaToH coming in with his archers. Let's see what TaToH's doing. 400 food in the bank. He did benefit from the extra 100 gold and 100 extra food when he got up, so that should help him a little bit. And investing heavily into farms right now instead of the second archery range or a blacksmith, which I think is the correct call. And right now, Melkor just going to wall up a little bit more in the back. Clemencer is saying Melkor maybe mini boom into longswords. That's definitely a good possibility, and I wouldn't be surprised to see that. The question is, will these walls hold? And he's got a double walled here, does not have a double walled here, and needs to double wall here. Remember again, palisades do take 1 extra second to build, so they are just a little bit more of an investment. Melkor almost up to the castle age, has some nice wood in the bank, has a lot of food, has a little bit of gold. I wouldn't be surprised to see a siege workshop or a town center. TaToH almost up at this point, and is walling himself. Although I don't think he needs to because there's no military pressure from Melkor, but obviously he doesn't know that. And a second range from TaToH. He's betting right now that his Ethiopian archers will be able to deal with any infantry or do some damage right now. And here's the town center here, very nice town center. And another town center over here. So full boom mode for Melkor. What will TaToH do? Will TaToH try to counter boom, or will he go forward with the siege workshop? Keep in mind, a mangonel right behind this wood line would be able to hit both town centers at this point. And it looks like all of his woods right now are hittable by archers, except for this backwood over here, which is fortunate from him. How did TaToH win last game? TaToH did a drush. The drush did a lot of damage, picked off a few villagers, and the drush led him into a fast castle build, whereas Melkor was stuck in the feudal age. The fast castle led to crossbows, and the crossbows did a lot of damage. Melkor didn't manage his economy as much as he could. He had 700 gold and 700 stone in the bank, but no food. And eventually lost the water. Just because he didn't invest into ships. Lost all his fishing ships. Towers coming up here. Looks like TaToH's going to go to his bread and butter and do towers and university. And this could be very effective because, once again, all of these wood lines are towerable. Except for the one in the back, which he has not taken. Luckily for him, there's a back gold over here. Siege workshop coming up. maybe what he should be going for is a ram instead of a mangonel, since the mangonels are not very effective once the towers have all their upgrades. But TaToH will have to invest significantly to get all the upgrades in those towers. And here's a siege workshop from TaToH on the hill. Tower here, this is pretty devastating. Yeah, it was really aggressive, Gloken, but the thing is the transport ships are available from Dark Age, and it caught his opponent off guard. So the transport ships being available in Dark Age really helps with that kind of strategy. And these walls getting pretty low right now. Right now, I'd give the advantage to TaToH. I think his strategy is going to work out at the moment. We'll see. Melkor, he's even gone up to a 4th town center. So he will definitely be in the economy advantage. The thing is, can he keep all his resources safe and keep his villagers safe? TaToH, still no university up. So these are just plain old watchtowers, nothing special. And these villagers moving out over here, this is a... And the mangonel coming, he's going to try to stop this tower while these villagers are trying to back off the mangonel. So the reason he brought these villagers in is just to move the mangonel back so he could have his mangonel right here and delay the tower. So he really wants to prevent this tower from going up, and it looks like he will be able to. Villagers moving back. Melkor needs to keep a close eye on it. This tower is over 50% done. And this tower is up, but Melkor should be taking the backwood at this moment. A lot of archers from the Ethiopians here could do a lot of damage. See if there's a big mangonel shot here. Takes one villager down, but this tower is up at this point. So this tower going up is going to be a big deal. Repairing the mangonel, and here's the university. Should see arrow slits come in straight away. And Melkor really needs to do something to prevent this tower rush from advancing any further. TaToH could even come in straight through here, take away a lot of farms. Right now, second siege workshop, I think this is a very good call, although he needs to get a lot more gold in. And take this gold in the back over here. Melkor now almost over 20 villagers ahead. So all he needs to do is stop this push right now. Guard tower now upgraded. Let's see if arrow slits is coming in. Arrow slits coming in. So the difference between getting guard tower and arrow slits first is if you get arrow slits first, you get an extra attack, and if you get guard tower first, you get more health on the towers. Their costs are relatively similar. So win this mangonel fight. Takes out a villager, that's really good. There's only one villager left, but sacrifices a mangonel, which he can afford because he's got 2 siege workshops as long as he keeps those pumping out. And 2 mangonels left here. Only 1 villager here. This guard tower won't go up anytime soon. And you can see how much attack the towers have. They're able to take out even mangonels. Gold still not be taking you on the side. I wonder why. Does see the gold, of course. Definitely needs more gold. There's no point in having 2 siege workshops if you can't produce from both of them. And right now, they're still trying to get this tower up. Having him repair, although you can see how much damage the towers are still doing. What Melkor needs to do right now is he needs to get on this gold and start pumping 2 mangonels at a time and hopefully take care of these towers here. TaToH still no economy, building a 2nd town center only now. Double the villagers from Melkor, but still not able to deal with these towers. And this town center will go down. Counter tower coming up here just to slow the push a little. And luckily, as Malians, even though he's hurting on gold, he does have the gold shaft mining free. He needs a 2nd lumber camp here, though. 2nd mining camp there. So especially when saturation is a problem, having those gold mining upgrades really help. Another tower coming here to take down some more farms. Really should delete these farms at this point. And it looks like this town center will be next, with a few villagers that it has in it. Right now, still double the villagers for Melkor, although most of them are not working as efficiently as he'd like, and he's moving out on the side here. We'll see if TaToH can catch them out, which is what he needs to do, and it looks like he will catch them out. This will be a big find. Really help even up the villager numbers. And the Mangonel only moving out now, very slowly. Remember, these archers do have the increased fire rate, so they will be able to take out these archers really quickly, and 5 free archers down. 5 free villagers down. And it looks like this town center and all these villagers will go down also. Neither of these siege workshops producing, although there's a ton of resources in the bank. So definitely an error by Melkor here. Really needs to produce out of these right now. And TaToH, 3 town centers, catching up in the villagers now. SMB says full Vill Bash is the way to go. I think he'll lose too many. These towers have so much attack. But still no rams and no mangonels coming out of here. He could have 4 by the time when I first commented on it. He could have 4 rams at this point. And some knights coming out from the Ethiopians. No bloodlines, but he doesn't really need it. He just needs it to take out this Mangonel. And a few houses coming out over here. One of the reasons the houses are coming out so far is to have some scouting info. Looks like this will go down. I'm going to madly repair it. And will he be able to keep it up? He needs to garrison this tower. And the knight will go down, no armor on it. And he does get a nice shot on these guys. So that's a win for Melkor. Town center and all these farms go down on this side. Question is, how does he stop this push? Well, the thing is, the villagers are now moving on this side, so the push over here has stopped at the moment. So all this wood economy should be fine. And all these farms should be working. Although this gold is getting very messy. The question now is he able to stop the towers coming this way? And guard tower plus arrow slits done for Melkor. As well as another town center. So he's stabilizing just a little bit. Needs to stop these towers in this way. Villager difference? Still 30 ahead for Melkor. Although the score difference is quite big. And TaToH's economy running much more smoothly. TaToH almost has enough for a castle, and here's a castle coming up here. You'll be able to take out 1, 2, 3 towers, maybe 4 with Bracer. And a lot of villagers going down right now. But definitely worth it. So that's the end of the push on the right side. We'll take out this tower. Still needs to stop this push on this left side. And a few knights coming in with +1. Is there any army? There's no army now. Melkor should be making some of his unique unit just to have some army out. And more towers coming up. He even needs to drop another one here. Mangonel coming over here, more towers on the left side. Yeah, a counter to Trush could be towers of your own. We saw his siege workshops weren't working as much as they should have been. That could also be a counter. Or you could take out the villagers under the tower if you get a little lucky. Or rams. Rams weren't seen in this game. Or a counter castle. So you do have options. Ram going down. This one should go down, but not without a lot of villager fatalities. And this town center will go down. Another siege workshop coming out. He still has the siege workshop over here, still not producing from it, and a few Gabitos on the field. The Gabitos will be really good if you can get him to do something aggressive rather than defensive. And this town center will go down. The villager lead has been cut to 20 villagers now. And again, TaToH's villagers working much more efficiently. The good thing about these Gabitos is they do melee damage, so that ram didn't stand a chance there. Cobra Car is a good counter to most units. Another tower coming up over here to take him off this wood line. Still a lot of wood at the back over here, no gold left however. But he should be able to access this gold, and if he takes out this tower with a ram, this gold over here. So only 3 villagers out over here, plus a knight coming out. These Gabitos, although they have very high attack, they only have 30 health. So just a few arrow shots and they'll be down. A few more archers coming in. Looks like this town center will be the next target. Villager difference still at 20. More towers coming up. And this tower will be pretty devastating. They'll take him off this gold. So Melkor's resources: 400 gold, 400 food, 300 gold, 500 wood. Not too bad. Looks like he will stop this push on this side, although at the expense of this this tower here. Let's look at TaToH's resources. Similar resources, just more stone and less wood. That stone may be used for more towers or into a castle. And another tower here, which will be very good. It looks like this tower was too far away to hit the gold in the wood, but this one definitely won't be. So it looks like TaToH has enough resources to go up. Once he goes up, we'll of course see Bracer and Bracer, Chemistry, and Keep. Wouldn't be surprised at all. And maybe more investment into knights or crossbows. Melkor is almost up. If he uses the market, which let's see if he has one. Does not have. Actually, looks like he doesn't have a market. No, he does. He does. Should be able to go up momentarily by selling some wood. Huge, a lot of crossbows over here. So you can see it's not a tower-only strategy. It also has a lot of units to back it up, unlike the last game. And a lot of rams coming over here. How many knights does he have right now? 1 knight? He really needs to make a few more knights to deal with these rams. So these rams will be able to get at least 1 tower, if not some more. The good thing about taking out this tower is you can now access this gold over here. So it looks like Melkor's invested some of his resources into these rams. He doesn't have nearly as much gold as he had. 1 knight should be able to do a lot of damage. He really wants to preserve this knight, and the mangonel should also do a lot of damage. What would be good is maybe a few Gabitos just to take out this mangonel. And a few longswordsmen coming out here. This could be the X factor or the thing that changes the game here. So although the towers have so much attack, these longswordmen do have a lot of pierce armor. They're at 1+4 now. He's gotten both armor upgrades. However, these guard towers will upgrade to keep pretty soon. So that should counter the longswordsmen. In African kingdoms, there's a new technology. Okay, we have a GG already. I think that's due to the Imperial Age. So these are going to go into keep, and Melkor's going to go in, and TaToH's going to go into Arbalest, I assume. And I guess that'll be too much for these longswordsmen. Alright, GG. So we saw a fast castle get punished by a tower rush, essentially. Which tower rush is a very good counter to a fast castle if the map is set up correctly.